right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're going to talk about getting into this industry with no experience. Now, this came up the other day in my stream. I had a young kid that had a lot of experience working as a do-it-yourselfer. I think he was working on friends' cars, and he had done a bunch of different things. And me in the chat was trying to convince him his best course of action to get into a shop to learn how to be a technician. Do-it-yourself experience doesn't rarely translate to shop experience. So I wanted to do a video for anybody else out there in this kind of situation. You have experience working on cars, but nobody will hire you. It's sad, but the truth of the matter is that there's a lot of people out there that will not hire you. Now, there's a couple different paths that I'm going to recommend to a young technician getting into this industry without college experience, just off the street. Best situation a young technician like that can find themselves in is finding an independent shop that is willing to train them. That is the best situation they can find. They find a shop that is willing to bring them on, train them, bring them up through the industry. That is awesome. But those are hard to come by. Not a lot of production shops will want to hire young technicians. They're going to want to bring in a tech that's going to bill 60, 70 hours and not need babysitting. And the fact of the matter is a young technician is going to need help. No way around that. So how do they get around that? And my suggestions did not make this kid happy. After he couldn't find any independent shops that were willing to do that, I said, go find a job at a tire store or a dealership. Now, I know there's a bunch of people in the comments that are already raging. I didn't say stay at either one of those facilities. Get your foot in the door as a technician. Get your foot in the door working on cars. At a dealership, they're going to send you to training. It's relatively easy to get on with most dealership quick oil change lanes. They will take you on. They will hire you. They will train you. They will send you to manufacturer training. They will do online training. My advice to him was go get a job. Take all the training you can. Take all of it. Tire store is less ideal, but it gets you into the industry. You could probably move up, start doing basic repairs pretty quickly at a tire store. If you're willing to do it, they will let you start working on cars at a tire store that does repairs. And specifically, I should have said at a tire store that does automotive repairs as well as tires. Get your foot in the industry. That's the most important thing, is getting your foot in the industry, get started, and have history on your resume. That's the big thing is, I worked a year and a half at XYZ. Gives you experience. Is it the best experience? Maybe not. But it gets you into the industry and gets you the ability to find a better job. Somebody in my chat specifically said, and I 100% agree with this, don't go work for a quick oil change, meaning, the lubes and all those kind of places. Those are specifically, discriminated against when it comes to hiring. Shops don't want somebody trained at a quick lube because we all know how good quick lubes are. So specifically avoid going to those kind of places. Go to a dealership, go to a tire store, get your experience. And keep in mind, for those young people out there that are wanting to get into this industry without schooling, with schooling, you're still going to be in the same situation. You need to get your first job. You need to start changing oil, changing air filters, the basic stuff that you know how to do. Just like the ones with education, they're still going to start at the same exact place you are, no matter how much experience you have. If you have experience changing engines, it doesn't matter. They're going to start you on changing oil and work you up to doing more complex repairs. That's how life works. I'm sorry to tell you that. It is 100% how life works. I don't care what kind of degree you get out of school. I don't care what kind of degree you get at college. You're not coming out of that college degree and going to be CEO of a company. That's not how that works. You're going to get out of the company, get a job appropriate for your starting point of your career, and then you're going to move up. Same with auto repair. But the most important thing is to get your foot in the industry, get started, and work your way up. And don't think you have any obligation to stay at that tire shop or that dealership longer than you need to. Once you've got the experience, you can get a job hired somewhere else, move. They expect it. Tire stores and quick lubes at dealerships know they have a high turnover. Hence why they're willing to hire pretty much anybody that passes a drug test and can drive and has a driver's license. So get the experience and move up in the industry. Don't put it off. Just find that first job, pay a little bit of dues, and then continue on with your career. Hope this video was helpful. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.